everyone, hope you are well. Thank you for tuning in to our next YouTube video, which is going to be all about university open days. So today we're going to be talking about the mistakes to avoid when you're going on your university day open trips. University open day trips? So today we're going to be talking about the mistakes to avoid when you're going on your university open day trips. You really want to make the most of those university open days, absorb yourself into the university culture, really get to know everything about the university and really take advantage of that time you have on those visits. So keep watching if you want to learn about some mistakes to avoid when you're going on your uni open days. The first mistake you can make is to not look at your course facilities specific to the degree that you want to study. So universities are often really keen to show you the most high-tech, the newest kind of buildings and course facilities. For example, they might have had a brand new science lab put in with all these new materials, all these new kind of facilities. However, it's no good kind of going along with that and looking at that, using up time on your day to go and look at that when you're interested in, for example, geography. So just make sure to go and look at the course facilities that are specific to the subject that you want to study. You know, if you've got time, feel free to go and visit those labs or something like that, but really make sure your first priority is to have a look at the course facilities that you want to be in, that you would be in if you went to university, and also if you're interested in, say, sports and you'll want to do an extracurricular activity like that, make sure to go and have a look at the sports facilities. If you love working in the library, make sure to go and have a look at the library. You know, go and visit those things that you're interested in and that you're going to be using as your top priority. The second mistake is to forget to ask your pre-prepared questions. I feel like everyone goes to uni open days with the intention of asking these pre-prepared questions, but sometimes you get too nervous or you just get caught up in the day and you forget to ask them. So please make sure that you ask those questions that you really want to know. There'll be current students on campus, there'll be lecturers on campus, staff, so go and make sure you use that to your advantage and go and ask lots of questions. So in terms of questions you could ask, some of the things you could ask are about the course and how you are assessed on that course. Is it through coursework, exams? Are there kind of summative and formative assessment dates throughout the year? How is that course assessed? You could also ask how many lectures you would get on that course, how much contact time, do you get one-to-ones with your tutor, what is the contact time for that course looking like? On the course you could also ask if there's an opportunity for a sandwich year or a placement, work experience attached to the subject you want to study. It's also always really good to ask about what graduates from that course are now currently doing, what's the employability looking like, what have students gone on to study after that course, so you can kind of look at the pathway and the career direction after the course. Accommodation, of course, is also really important, so make sure if you can to go and visit the university halls or just ask about what the accommodation's like, how that works, how many people you'd be living with if you applied to halls, and the different options there. So as well as the accommodation and the course itself, it's also really important to ask about the social life and the area in general. At the end of the day, that is such an important part of university, especially if you're interested in a specific sport or a specific group or club. It'd be good to ask about how you get into those socials, how you apply, if there's any current students that study in those clubs or go to those clubs. It'd just be good to get kind of a first-hand experience of those as well. So yeah, ask questions, ask lots of questions and make the most of the people there on the day. Number 3, clothing. Don't wear something inappropriate. On a university open day, there's often a lot of walking around the university, walking around accommodation, looking at the societies, the sports facilities, so there is a lot of walking, so we would suggest to wear a nice comfy pair of trainers or boots. Don't wear heels. I just think it would be a mistake. You'd be, you know, regretting that throughout the day. Because there is a lot of walking. So just make sure the footwear that you choose is nice and comfy. Also, at the end of the day, you do want to make a good impression. You know, you could be there with future peers, future lecturers, and it's just nice to feel good, look good, and also wear something that shows your personality off. It shows what you're like and just makes a general good impression. Mistake number 4 to avoid is don't be late. Obviously, you want to make the most of your university open day trip, and you don't want to miss out the chance to do everything you want to do or see everything you want to see. For example, there might be a slot to go and visit the uni accommodation. You don't want to miss that. You really want to be making the most of all those activities and things during the day. So make sure that you're nice and on time, get there early so that you're able to take advantage and absorb the whole day. Universities do put in a lot of work and effort to kind of put together a schedule for their university open days. So they might often tell you beforehand when there's different activities happening. For example, there might be a visit to the accommodation at a certain time. There might be a talk from a tutor or a lecturer at a certain time. So to a certain extent, you can also plan your day. So just make sure you have a pre-plan, know what you want to prioritise on the day, what you want to see first. And yeah, just really make the most of that time. This might also sound silly, but make sure you know which campus you're going to, because quite often universities will have 2 or more different campuses. So just make sure you're pre-planned on the day, make sure to check which one you're going to, because sometimes they are quite far apart. They could even be in different towns, different bits of the city, so make sure that you know exactly where you need to be on the day. Most of all, for your university open days, just have fun, show your personality, make the most of the day, ask lots of questions, meet new people, and yeah, just really have fun with it. It's such an exciting next step, and I just feel like you will know. Make the most of however many open days you can go to, and you will know what kind of vibe you get from those university open day visits. You will click with certain universities, you won't click with certain other ones. So yeah, just really make sure to absorb yourself in the whole day and in the facilities, in everything you can see, just so you can make an informed decision about what you want to apply to in January. It is so exciting, and we wish you the best of luck with those next steps. Don't be nervous, just yeah, again, really make the most of the days. It's so exciting. And yeah, best of luck with all your university open days this year. We really hope these tips have helped and just gives you something to think about before the day, just so you're a bit more prepared, organised. But once you've been to a couple, I'm sure you'll get into a swing of things, and you'll kind of be a pro, and you'll be a seasoned pro in kind of university open days. But this just does give you a bit of an idea of what to think about before the day. Best of luck for the future, and if you're interested in more tips like this, careers, study tips, interview tips, all good things like that, then make sure to drop us a subscribe, like this video if it was helpful to you, or if you're going to go on a university open day, and yeah, comment down below where you're going to look at, what you're going to look at subject wise. We'd love to hear kind of what your next steps are and what your plan is for your higher education. So yeah, extremely exciting, and we hope you have a great day. Bye.